New Zealand, Pakistan, Pakistan, New Zealand, going at it right now. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Good to have you back here. You know, you're the reason why we do it, not just because we love it. No, I won't lie. I love doing this. I love sharing my views on things and, you know, getting some reactions out of everybody else when they come on and they view the content on the channel. But hey, let's get into it. New Zealand are currently touring Pakistan, just in case most people don't know. They are scheduled for a 4 T20, 4 ODI tour, which I think is smart on New Zealand's part, given the fact that, you know what, the World Cup is going to be played in October in India, so why not just start getting ready for this World Cup by playing in the subcontinent. So, what's happened so far? Well, there's been a lot of drama. That's right. In fact, New Zealand kinda didn't show up in the first two T20 internationals. That's right. They got their butts whooped bad, and I mean bad. Look, first T20 international, this is what went down. Pakistan made 182 all out, pretty much batted their entire overs. New Zealand 94. Yeah, you didn't hear wrong. 94 all out. For Pakistan, Fakhar Zaman, he was pretty much the main guy. He made 47. Saeem Ayub made 47. Matt Henry was the main destroyer in this one with 3 for 32. In fact, he actually got a hat-trick. And if you haven't even watched the highlights yet, you really should go watch the highlights because his hat-trick wicket was spectacular. Like, I'm not gonna blow it for you. Go watch the highlights, okay? All right. So then, you know, New Zealand come out. Mark Chapman, that's an interesting story for him, coming from Hong Kong, all that fun stuff. You know, you got to get into your cricket history if you're gonna start talking about this stuff. Top score with 34, but Haris Rauf, oh my gosh, devastating. 4 for 18, main destroyer, ripped through New Zealand. They had no idea what was going on. Second 2020 came around, and you know what? You were hoping for better, but guess who came to the party? Babar. You cannot ever write off Babar Azam. You know, regardless of what a lot of people think, definitely one of the greatest cricketers of this time, without doubt. Spectacular 100. Actually, he got it off the last ball too. Had good support from Mohammad Rizwan. He made 50. Matt Henry again was in the wickets. But, you know, Pakistan made 192 for 4. New Zealand in reply, 154 for 7. Didn't even look like they were trying to challenge this total. You had Chapman again, who made 64, 65. And who was the main destroyer again? Haris Rauf is just having him a series, and I can't lie, it was spectacular. Spectacular bowling. You know, just shows the type of bowling you actually want in T20 games. Alright, so you're thinking, well, third T20 come around, what's gonna happen? Well, New Zealand actually won. That's right, they won today. They were led by Tom Latham. You know, he played a good hand today. He made 64. Haris Rauf was again the main destroyer. His 2 wickets led the Pakistan bowling attack. New Zealand ended up making 163 for 5, which is pretty impressive. But, you know, the wicket, I think the wicket was a pretty fair and even wicket. It didn't favor batting, it didn't favor bowling. Latham just batted well. Pakistan in reply, 159 off their 20 overs. Yeah, it came down to the wire. It really came down to the wire. Iftikhar Ahmed, he made 60. But at one time, it was pretty... I can't spoil it for you. People gotta go watch the highlights though. My job is to tell you, hey, this is what's happening. This is what's going to take place. This is my views on it. But Iftikhar Ahmed really brought that game back without that. Because at one time, Pakistan was like 60-something for 5. Like, they were just pretty much blown away. But he gave him a shot, gave him a chance, and, you know, turned the game around. Jimmy Neesham was the main destroyer with 3 wickets for 38 runs in his 4 overs. So now I'm really excited for what's going to happen in the last 2020 that's going to be played on the 20th. Look, you don't want to miss it. I know what you're thinking. With all these T20 international going on, what's the importance? Well, I think for these 2 teams, it's just preparation. That's basically it. Getting ready for the World Cup. None of these teams have to play in the playing qualifier tournament. So, you know, getting some cricket in between now and the World Cup. And, you know, New Zealand's going to be without pretty much... I don't think Kane Williamson's going to be back for the World Cup. Injured himself playing in the Indian Premier League, so he's out. So now they're pretty much in a rebuilding phase, to be quite honest. So great time for these two sides to kind of just experiment, get their sides out there to solidify who's really gonna be in that World Cup squad. Look, stay tuned because I will be back here on the 20th, probably maybe 21st, talking more about this, and then we're gonna be getting into the ODIs starting on the 24th. Look, catch up on the series if you're missing it. Catch up on it because it's got its drama, it's got its excitement, and like I said, cricket, man, it's a beautiful game. You just love it. You just want to be a part of it, no matter where you are. You just got to love this game, man. Until next time, later.